Closer. 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 Hit the viewers at home with that there recomp face. Hi guys, what's going on? It's SUPPWARS! Coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. I'm here in the filming studio at MJ headquarters with resident recomp supplement. I got nothing. I was gonna say like Raven, and then raccooning came into my head, and I was like, I can't call you a raccoon, Vince. Anyway, recomp supplement specialist. We'll roll with that. Shit. We are joined in this episode of SUPPWARS by our esteemed People's Champ referee, Brandon.
Hello.
Guys, this SUPPWARS, we are comparing two of our most popular recomp supplements. It is, of course,
First Phorm Harmony
up against the OG Core Nutritionals Core Hard. Vince, I'm excited for this SUPPWARS.
Excited?
It is. Well, it's the newcomer.
It is,
because First Phorm Harmony is still a very, very new supplement.
Yep.
Up against arguably one of, if not the OG recomp supplements.
Yeah.
Which is the original Core Hard in capsule form.
Capsule form.
And this is the original Core Hard in capsule form, not Core Hard Extreme, which was the powder that came after the capsule. This could be the David versus Goliath battle we've been waiting for when it comes to recomp sups.
I think it is.
Guys, this SUPPWARS, we're going 3 rounds. It's going to be a quickie.
It is.
We're going ingredients, nutritional breakdown. We're going to skip flavors and taste because they're both capsule form supplements, so there are no flavors and taste.
Split them open?
No, definitely not. That's why they're capsule form supplements, because there are no flavors and taste. We don't want them to be flavored or taste.
Very true.
We're going to go price and value for money, of course. And then round 3, we're going to go effects.
Yeah.
Vince, are you ready?
Yeah.
Brandon, are you ready?
Always.
Round 1, ingredients, nutritional breakdown. Vince, I'll let you lead off as the newcomer.
Yep. So Harmony is it's obviously capsules, 2 capsules serve, and the 60 servings per day, but it's designed to have 4 capsules per day.
60 servings per day.
60 servings per tub.
That's a lot of servings per day, Vince.
It depends how much you want to recall.
Get all your recall
Don't take my word for it.
in the first day. Oh, shit.
60 servings per bottle, per tub.
Yep.
And you want to take 4 capsules per day, so those 30 serves.
Yes.
I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So first ingredient, calcium D-glucarate, 375 milligrams per 2 capsules, so 750 per 4. Maca root, 750 per 4 capsules as well. Ashwagandha, 600 milligrams. Chasterberry, 250 milligrams. Cerin aid phosphatidylserine, 200 milligrams. DIM, 200 milligrams, and caffeine anhydrous, 150 milligrams.
Interesting inclusion in the caffeine there.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a second.
We will.
Core Hard, OG Core Hard, 3 capsules per daily serve and 28 days worth of 3 capsules, so 84 capsules. So you just doubled what was on your nutritional panel.
Correct.
Because we're going effectively daily serves.
Daily serve.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't need to double what's on mine because it is actually spelled out as a 3 capsule serve.
Yeah.
So in each daily 3 capsule serve of the Core Hard caps, we're getting the KSM 66 ashwagandha 600 milligrams. Vince, you had how much?
600 as well.
And you got KSM as well?
100%.
All right, so we're 1 for 1 there. We have phosphatidylserine, standardized at 50% in a 500 milligram dose, Vince.
Yes.
You don't have 500 milligrams.
No, I have Cerin aid. I'm not 100% sure.
On the standardization?
Standardization of Cerin aid. Let me have a look at that.
Okay.
So
well, I'll let you do that that while I continue to move through this panel. I have L-theanine in a 300 milligram serve. You don't have any L-theanine.
No, I don't need it.
At all. No, well, we'll get to that when we talk about effects. I have Dindol methane, DIM, in a 200 milligram serve. You have how much?
I have 200 milligrams.
Okay, so we're bang on there.
Yeah.
And finally, I have the cocobutyrol registered trademarked version of theobromine in a 100 milligram dose. You don't have any theobromine, but you do have that interesting addition of caffeine and hydrous in there.
Better effects than theobromine.
In the 150 milligram dose. And that's where we're at with Core Hard. So from a recomping perspective, so far as the formula is concerned with Core Hard, we've got your adaptogenics with your ashwagandha, and you could argue that L-theanine plays in the adaptogenic side of things as well. You've got your hormone support supplements, in particular cortisol and estrogen, through the phosphatidylserine and the big dose of DIM, and then you've got the theobromine in there, and I'm not a fan of theobromine, so I'm not even going to go down that path. Well, but it's in there, nonetheless.
Very similar.
Yeah.
You have your ingredients in there for your estrogen, you have your DIM, you have your maca root, you have your chasteberry as well. You then have serenade as well for more so...
Did you find that standardization?
I haven't yet, no.
Okay.
But serenade looks to be 200 milligram dose, actually, but yeah. And then there is also your KSM-66 in the same dose. So they're very similar in terms of ingredients in there, and the ingredients paired up to get the same effect.
They are very, very similar products. I think from an ingredients and nutritional breakdown perspective, the big difference between them is the caffeine. Really. Like we've got much of the same ingredients. You've got an ingredient I don't have. I've got an ingredient you don't have. We've got very similar doses across the board. The main difference is I've got the theobromine, you've got the caffeine.
And caffeine's going to work much better?
Well, it's going to work much better from like a stimulatory and a mood enhancing perspective than theobromine is. I'm just not sure that you want caffeine in a recomp supplement. Well, that's where I get a little bit kind of confused by it.
But theobromine is typically a stimulant, so you're getting the same effect.
Yeah, I know, but it's not a very good stimulant, Vince.
Well, what's the point of having it in there?
Well, there is no point. That's why I kind of skipped over it.
Expensive
I'm kind of like, well, you know, it is what it is. Brandon, what are your thoughts, man?
Yeah, looking at the panels, man, it's pretty much caffeine, the difference. I'm personally a big fan of maca root, and then the calcium D-glucarate. It's an interesting addition as well. And then you got L-theanine, like...
Yeah,
they're both awesome. Really good panels, man. I don't know if I can split them. Like Does Harmony say... Obviously, it's saying you need to take it twice a day.
It is, yeah. They say first thing in the morning and around lunchtime.
Around lunchtime.
I like it when our referee asks questions.
I know, yeah.
It's like probing.
Yeah,
it's good. It's
good. So around lunchtime, because I know Core Hard, they do recommend taking it twice a day, but they say before bed?
Well, yes and no. Yes and no. I mean, I guess in terms of dosing, you really couldn't take Harmony before bed because of the caffeine, right? You don't want, you know, even if you're splitting the dose, you don't want 75 milligrams of caffeine before you're going to try and sleep. Whereas the theobromine, take it or leave it. You probably don't want it either, but it's not going to keep you awake like a caffeine is.
All right, well, let's cancel out the ingredients are the same. So ashwagandha's the same. Regardless of dosing, you both got your serenade and your... both got the same amount of DIM as well.
Yeah.
So what's the difference? You have
maca root.
You got maca root and you've got
calcium D-glucarate. I don't think you have that, do you?
I don't have.
No. And what do you have? L-theanine?
Theanine. Yeah.
Theobromine.
So I have two good ingredients that are helping detoxification estrogen. And you really have to go with theanine to make you sleep.
It's right there. It is right there. Round one goes to Harmony.
There we go. Yeah. See, I enjoy, and I know the viewers do as well because we read the comments. I enjoy this kind of inquisitive judiciary process.
It's needed.
Yeah, it's good. Round one goes to first Phorm Harmony. It's 1-0 leading into round two. Price and value for money. Vince, where you at?
So Harmony is $89.95, and I'm going to say 30 serves, so $3.
Shit the bed.
Where you at?
Core Hard capsules $99.95 for 28 serves. Brandon.
Harmony.
Round two goes to first Phorm Harmony. It's 2-0. We got to go round three because we called it at the start. Round three, effects.
I mean, like Brandon said, the ingredients are very similar, apart from the effects in terms of Harmony are a bit better in kind of the detoxification of estrogen, which is really what you're taking it for your harmonizing those hormones.
Yeah.
That's where Harmony comes from. So really, I think Harmony is going to work better in terms of the overall effect if you're looking at a hardening supplement as used to a recomp, I think the ingredients in here work much better to help your hormones get you into a better stage to recomp.
My one concern when it comes to the effects when you compare these two products, and this is going to be no surprise to the viewers and no surprise to you and no surprise to Brandon, is the caffeine.
Yeah.
It's a problem because it's a problem for two reasons, right? When it comes to dosing this product, you really can't be taking it like late afternoon. Like probably if you're trying to sleep 9, 10 o'clock at night, you really don't want to be having additional caffeine on top of, you know, your cold drip coffees and your pre-workouts, your fat burners, nootropics, like all the other sources of caffeine that you naturally have as part of your supplementation and just daily living regime too late in the day. So from a dosing perspective, you've got a little bit of an issue there. The second thing when it comes to effects is I don't understand why there's caffeine in here. I just don't get it.
If you're trying to recomp, caffeine by itself, by a stimulatory purpose, will increase energy expenditure.
Yeah, it'll increase.
It's going to help you recomp.
But it's correct.
And maybe if you're trying to recomp, you should look at the other stimulants you're having in your diet and maybe reconsider some of them so you can have Harmony, which is going to have a better effect.
I don't know, man. I feel like the caffeine it's such a problematic.
I don't think so.
No, it is. And the dosage is kind of confusing to me as well. 75 milligrams?
It's because it's enough to give you a little bit of an energy pickup for those people that are taking it as it's prescribed first thing in the morning and at lunchtime when you need it. It's going to give you an energy pickup, so maybe you should reconsider everything else you're having and get serious about your goals and take Harmony.
Maybe a little pamphlet should come with Harmony. Get your shit together, consider your daily caffeine intake because Harmony has 150 milligrams.
Exactly, perfect.
Brandon, what are your thoughts in terms of the effects of these two products, man?
I agree with you with the caffeine. It is a tiny bit annoying, especially if you're trying to completely cut caffeine out or just watching your stimulant intake as a whole. But we're talking about effects here, and I think maca also helps with natural energy production as well. 75 milligrams, it's enough to feel like it is it's probably the same, like a cup of coffee really. It's about the same as a cup of coffee.
Probably stronger.
So the only downside to it is if you want to have it later on in the day or anything to relax, or if you are trying to cut your stimulant intake down a little bit, that's the only annoying thing. But overall, as an effect, like a effects perspective, the maca root to help with, it helps with natural energy production, helps with like libido. What else? Fertility, things like that as well. And then your calcium D-glucarate pairs very well with your ashwagandha as well.
What about from an effects perspective? What about the relaxation that we're getting from the L-theanine?
I mean,
the additional relaxation, the effect that we're getting from the core hard. You know, you could take it like before bed.
You could, yeah.
Not as a sleep support supplement, but as like with the ashwagandha and the theanine, there's some good synergism there. It's going to help relax you, get you to a state where you can fall asleep better.
Will theobromine affect that at all, being a stimulant?
No. Man, I honestly, whenever I see theobromine used in supplements, I'm just like,
Yeah.
And I'm very public about that.
You are.
You know, even when I'm in SUPPWARS trying to defend a product that has theobromine, I'm like, let's just make out that doesn't exist. Let's just put that off to the side.
We've already gone through the panels, and I personally do like the panel a bit more with Harmony, but effects is really what you want from the effects. Do you want to use it more for energy? Do you want it more for relaxation? That's where it's a bit hard with those two. And you don't really want to call a tie on the effects round, but it's really just what are you looking for?
Yeah.
Like personally, I do like Harmony's panel better, but yeah, if I want to use it later on at night or use it to relax, then you're not going to use it at all. So,
I mean, we're not talking about a sleep sup, we're talking about a recomp sup.
Sleep's part of recomp though, Vince.
It is.
You can't recomp if you ain't sleeping.
I mean, I was going to call it a tie, but that's actually made me sort of put it in perspective now, because I was saying, okay, the effects are different. Do you want it as like for energy, or do you want it to relax a bit more? But we're talking about a recomp sup, and I personally think Harmony will help more with recomposition. So round 3 goes to Harmony.
Those little words.
Brandon had to write his judiciary decisions down and be like, right. Oh, hold on, let me cross that out and start again.
I think I was sort of going off on the wrong path a little bit.
What's the final call?
Yeah, round 3 goes to Harmony.
Brad is the one person in the jury who disagrees with everyone else.
Yeah. Round 3 goes to First Phorm Harmony. It's 3-0. That is an absolute whitewash.
Whitewash. There you go.
Far out. It's, I mean, this is becoming a frequent occurrence in Sup Wars, is rookie products coming in and knocking the, I mean, this is the David and Goliath, as I mentioned at the start of this episode, coming in and knocking off the OG supplements off their perch, which is a good thing because it means that the wheels of supplement innovation are forever turning, which is awesome. Guys, this Sup Wars has been won 3-0. First Phorm Harmony taking the very, very solid win over Core Nutritionals, Core Hard Capsules. Vince.
Yeah.
You got anything you want to add?
No, I think I did a little.
Brandon, you got anything you want to add?
Nope.
Guys, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the MJ Fitness YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on your mobile, your cell phone, your desktop PC, your smart TV, and whatever other device you are watching this video on so you don't miss a beat when it comes to all these new episodes of Sup Wars and everything else we've got happening here on the channel. That is Sup Wars. First Phorm Harmony is now a winner. Gonna see what it goes up to battle next.
Core Hard Powder.
Yeah, maybe. Until next time, where we're coming to and from, Vince.
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive.